Well, good morning everyone. Amanda here. This is going to be my third video for my new sort of like name. Hope you all like it. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, so today I'm going to go to Arundel. I did put a post on, I think Rich, bless him, Night's Life, he actually replied to it as well, in a local Facebook group, which is really handy because if you don't know a lot about things, it's always good to try and find out. So I know that Jilly is fantastic with postcards, but she lives in Newcastle, so I can't really just pop round to her house and say, hey Jilly, I've got all these postcards, can we have a look and see if they're worth anything or not? So I have found a guy in Arundel who's an auctioneer as well, and he said to me to bring them along. I'm very excited obviously about this one, and I'm hoping that he can tell me a bit more about this one, which I'm really excited about. And I did explain in my last video, if you saw my last video, at the end of the video, that this was a really good find. It cost me 50p at Ford car boot. So yeah, so look and think interesting with that. If I just turn you round a minute, you can see all these postcards here, all these and all these here, and all these here. These are all older postcards, and they're the ones I'm going to take to Arundel today. To quickly go through some. I'm going to be late if I don't go soon, but you can see the cart postal ones. You know, they're all different ones of different places, and obviously we've got some that have something on them. So this one is wherever it is, and obviously it has got a postage mark on it there, which says 05. So this is actually 1905, this one. So yeah, so they're quite old. So I was just like going to just kind of see if there's anything I can do with them. Is it worth auctioneering them, putting them into an auction or not, or whether it's worth putting on eBay. I'm just going to literally find out, because there are a couple that I am quite intrigued about as well. More than a couple really, but if you can see that one there as well, you know. Some aren't in the best condition, but this is a cart postal one. It's a divided back one, which means obviously that it was, you could write on both sides, the address on one side and correspondence on the other. So I do know a little, I've got a little bit of knowledge because I have been doing my research. But yeah, I've just found that some of these can be worth quite a bit of money. So I'm just doing my bit where I'm thinking, okay, let's see what we can find. There are a couple in here actually. I'll just pull a load out actually and try and find them. But there are some obviously that are older. This is 1 penny one here, as you can see. So yeah, and it says England on that one. And they are very, very good. Very interesting as well. Very interesting as well for like history as well, you know, social history. You know, it's amazing to actually, you can read some of those and what they actually say about, you know, where they've been and all their travels and everything. So, you know, it is very interesting. I'm finding it very interesting the more and more that I get into it. And also, these vintage ones as well can be quite worth something. So I'm going to pop down to Arundel today. I'll take you with me, do a little bit of Arundel as well. Yeah, might go a little bit charity shopping, and yeah, see what this guy says. And I hope he'll let me film him doing it, even though I just film his hands. But yeah, I'll ask him when I get in the shop. Shop's called Twice as Nice, and yeah, look forward to it. So see you in Arundel, guys. Right, guys. So I am just about to go to Arundel now. I was going to go, but obviously I got so sort of like annoyed because I couldn't find the one proposal I was really excited about. I think I put it away when I was like talking to you lot, and then just put it away in somewhere, but I found it now, so it's all good. So yeah, so I'm off to Arundel to see what this guy says. So yeah, look forward to that, and hopefully, as I say, I can bring you with me into the shop. I'll ask him for his permission. So yeah, so see you soon. Hi everyone. So yeah, so Amanda here. Yeah, I'm just about to go into Twice as Nice. It's just over there actually. I'm in Arundel now, so yeah, I might just take a few with you and with me, and with you. See, can't even speak. There's a few charity shops down here. There's Chestnut House, and what else is there? I think it's the Cancer Research. There's only 2 now. There used to be about 3 or 4, but 2 of them closed. And then there's lovely Tarrant Street as well, which is a lovely place. I might just go and have a bit of a walk up there. I love that street. So yes, I'll take you with me, and we'll go and see what these postcards are worth, if they're worth anything. But yeah, can't wait. See you soon. So I've come into the shop to have my postcards looked at. And yeah, we'll see. I'm no good, as you know, guys, for postcards, so that's why I brought them into an expert. I do have a German one as well that was of interest. Yeah.
Will have a larger value than something like that.
Will it?
Yeah, I mean these kind of ones were mass produced quite earlier on. Although there's some that's still reasonably collectible,
right,
they are majorly mass produced.
Okay, fair enough.
Where these are not.
I have no idea about postcards, so I'll just go for your advice.
These are highly collectible.
Okay.
Most of these would be of Venice and Rome. These are dated about 1910, 1909.
Okay.
So it's good to know Halfords is here to help. They promise to never give you a price for fitting tyres. Their mobile experts can even come to you at home or work. Keep on motoring for less with Halfords. Exclusions apply. Not available in Northern Ireland. Visit halfords.com.
That's Big Ben.
Right, okay.
If that helps you.
It helps me. I mean, I don't know, so I came to the expert.
Look, you can see the coat of arms on there.
Oh, okay.
So that is actually Big Ben.
Right, okay.
Right.
There you go, guys.
A lot of people think Big Ben is the actual, and
Yeah.
it's not. It is the bell.
It's the bell.
That's a very nice collection there.
Okay.
Not hugely valuable, but it's a nice collection.
Okay.
There should be 12 in there. 12.
12.
That is quite collectible.
Okay.
To a collector. Alright, they'll offer you £5-6 for it. Definitely not.
No. I've just had so many people like on this Facebook place offer me just. I didn't want to do anything.
Postcards are like stamps because this generation don't really know about them.
Yeah.
They're like cigarette cards as well. They're a minefield. They've got to have the correct perforations in stamps and things like that. Postcards are very much the same.
Okay, I've got a lot of cigarette cards at home as well that was left to me.
The black and white cigarette cards
Yeah.
are an absolute fortune.
The really old black and white ones, some of them.
The problem is a lot of dealers are going to ask you for nib. They're going to offer you pennies. All right. There are particular auctions that do and specialise in these kind of things.
Oh, okay.
They're beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I mean, you don't see things like that nowadays.
No.
But they are absolutely stunning. Signature on it as well.
As does extra special, extra indulgent mince pies this Christmas. Because not only are they tested and approved by the Good Housekeeping Institute 2022, but they'll also add to your Asda Rewards cash pot.
That's an original signature on there as well.
Right, okay.
No, I haven't got my glasses, so I've got to use my glass.
No, that's fine.
Delicious and natural, low-calorie soft drinks with 50% of your daily vitamin D from Amazon, Ocado, or PatchyDrinks.com. This is a message for every household in the UK. Everyone is entitled to government help with the cost of living.
That's dated 1912, that one.
You'll find over 40 different
Okay.
support schemes in one place. From help with energy bills to childcare costs, housing, transport, and more. See what you're eligible for.
And does it do the value if it's like 1912? Is it stamps or what?
Not really.
No.
I mean, it can increase value on it. It can increase value. Okay. The more interesting ones are all the pre-war ones.
Right.
So you've got quite a lot of pre-war ones here. A lot of these that are signed.
Tomorrow morning from 6.
You know, obviously if we knew the families, then you'd have the history of them.
Oh, sorry, there's quite a lot.
No, that's fine.
Sorry, it's copyright. Can we just turn the radio down a bit so I can hear your voice?
Alexa,
Alright.
off.
Sorry. I get told off otherwise. And this is really interesting.
It's 1925, that one.
Yeah.
That's quite nice. These are quite old as well. These are all sort of early 19s. 1910, that one. That would be an early, really early colour one. So ones of scenery,
Right.
and they're becoming really highly collectible.
Are they?
Because they wasn't majorly mass produced, but they're becoming highly collectible now.
Okay.
Okay. These ones are Venetian, sort of Italy, Spain,
Yeah.
and that's Germany.
I've got some French ones in 1912, quite a load
there's-
of different ones.
There's quite a few French ones here. Not hugely collectible in the English market,
No.
but obviously the world market and European market, they are.
There is one in a sleeve somewhere, like it's a German one. It's got like
Yeah.
little ducks on it with the hats on
Yeah,
it.
I've come across about 4 German ones at the moment. That is just a Christmas card, that one.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to go on the ones that I've seen there.
Okay.
That one there,
Yeah.
I would value that at 80 to 140
Okay.
for that collection there. Okay, it is a very early collection. It's very nice. The sleeve's not too good, but it's still intact. obviously if you look at the top there, it also states it. You can see the BBC microphone.
Oh, okay, right.
That's no longer in the tower now. They just have ordinary microphones there. That's quite an old one. That's nice. Oliver Cromwell. Obviously he stands outside.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's one of those things where there's so many,
Yeah.
you could be looking at literally hours and hours
Yeah, I
and
know.
hours
I
going
know.
through them.
I just, as I say, I've got no idea, so that's why I came to you. That's why I put a post in the thing, because I thought, well, there's so many people asking me, especially
some of these
especially
are
these
beautiful,
ones
yeah.
as well. A lot of people were like giving me like, I'll give you
Black
a
and white
pound.
photos will always fetch more because they're more desirable,
Right.
especially early ones.
Yeah.
And obviously, if any of the signatures on them can be authenticated, then depending who they are, they're going to be really big money. Just looking through to see if we can see anything that's signed. That is absolutely beautiful. And the date on there is 1913. $1912 on that one.
Yeah.
So then what you've got to realise is this would be very early photography.
Right. Okay.
Okay. I mean, this is nowhere near the standards that we've got today.
No.
To a collector, from what I can see,
Yeah.
if you had the time to sell them individually and advertise them individually,
Yeah.
I personally think anything from £800 to £1,000 there.
Really? Blimey.
If you was to advertise them individually.
Okay.
You've got people out there that specifically go for that type of photo,
Yeah.
and it being a card as well. I can't read the writing on that. It's just too dark in the darker bits.
I'll tell you what it says. This one is it's Moffat, Graham Moffat, and Maggie Moffat. And she was, as I say, a suffragette, and he was actually a director. That's them just in costume, but he's a lot younger.
Just to give you a bit of information, that would be her there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You've got that as well come up. Telling me about her.
She was arrested as a suffragette. So.
Yes. But she was a Scottish suffragette.
Scottish suffragette, yeah.
So she played no part down south.
Although she got arrested in London.
Okay. She's obviously, she appeared in several films, including a minor part in Alfred Hitchcock's Saboteur,
Yeah.
which wasn't a hugely popular
No.
film. She was born in January 1873. Right. That, to me, I think you're looking at anything from £300 to £700.
Wow. Okay.
It's the history that goes with that.
Yeah.
Because I think what you're not looking at is she was actually the first suffragette to be arrested in Scotland.
Yeah.
Okay, and the fact that you've got a full signature on there, memorabilia and that for suffragettes is hugely valuable and
Yeah.
collectible. All right, don't let that get creased.
No.
That's the value that I would put on that.
Okay.
Okay, I would be very reluctant to take any less than that.
Okay.
To me, that would be a major auction item piece.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Yep. Well, you say you're an auctioneer. Do you do? Where's the auctions around here then? Do you know?
Our auction closed before COVID, and we didn't restart.
You didn't.
No.
Okay.
That one, I would try and keep that either on top or keep it separate. Make sure it doesn't get obviously damaged in any other way.
Yeah.
You've got quite a vast selection now. I reckon probably just under 1,000 cards there.
Okay.
Just looking at it, your value with items like this, it's huge work to make
Yeah.
that volume of money.
Where
because,
would I start?
There are groups on Facebook, but I always find they're very difficult.
Well, somebody offered me £1 for that a few days ago.
Really?
So.
Yeah, I know what I'd say.
I was like, no.
I know what I'd say.
That's why I didn't want. That's why I was
No.
getting more and more agitated because I was
To
like, I
me,
don't really know.
this is an auction item. So you'd be looking at an auction that deals specifically with memorabilia with regards to suffragettes. Obviously, you're very close to Worthing.
Yeah.
The suffragettes marched over West Worthing crossings
Oh right.
back
Okay.
in the day. So yeah, I mean it's a lovely item. It's very nice. I would hold on to it and keep it. It's very safe.
Okay.
To me, that would be your best place. You need a weld stage for that. So I would use an auction house for that.
Right.
I
Okay.
wouldn't sell it private because
No.
you're not going to get value for it. The Americans love the suffragettes. Highly collectible. Absolutely stunning. It's just... Oh, can't get these new phones to work.
So the French ones then are not really worth.
Everything has a value.
Everything has a value. Okay.
Unfortunately, it depends
Because I have no idea, to be fair.
who the value's with.
Yeah.
Okay. Your issue is you're going to have dealers and collectors. Now you've got genuine dealers and you've got genuine collectors.
Right.
But then you've got what we call the rip-off ones. And they're going to offer you minimal for that
Yeah.
because they're going to want as much value as possible.
I've had loads offered me for that,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
Yeah.
no.
No, that has a huge value because of the history that goes with it. The fact that you've got it, to me, it looks like a genuine signature, but obviously that would have to be checked. Also, the fact that that she's been in 2 or 3 films. To me, that's from looking at what I've looked at, that's the most valuable thing in the box.
Yeah.
If you was to split them up, start up an Etsy page, because there's loads of postcard collectors on Etsy.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely loads. I tend to avoid eBay
Not eBay.
because obviously it has a large platform, but Etsy's getting there.
Right. Okay.
If you wanted to sell them as one complete lot, with the exception of that, I would send them to auction.
Okay.
One of the big auctions in London.
Oh right.
Because
Okay.
I think that one there would warrant going to a large auction.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
If you was to put them in as one lot, the auction house, if it's a good auction house, they'll advise you how to do it, whether to split them into 4 or 5 lots or 10 lots, or whether to just sell them as one lot.
Okay.
Okay, you'll find that most big auction houses will be 100% with you.
Right.
And the advice they give you, I would take that kind of advice.
Okay.
I mean, there's some nice ones in there. They're not the sort of thing that we would even sell in the shop,
No.
because people will come and expect 5 for £1.
Yeah.
They're worth more than that.
Yeah.
The history of some of them are written on, some of them are not. If they can be tied together, and the power of the World Wide Web now is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And you've only got to have a full name, and you can tie that up with the person's history.
Right. Okay.
So each postcard that has writing on it will tell a story,
Okay.
if that makes sense. So yes, I mean, it's a nice little collection. It is. Please don't be ripped off with it.
No.
Because there are dealers out there that call themselves dealers. They're not honest dealers.
Right, okay.
Although there is a lot of honest dealers out there.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't chance, if you want my honest opinion, my professional advice would be go to auction.
Okay. All right.
All right?
Yep. Thank you very much.
But that is definitely worth more than £2 or £3.
Yeah.
All right. More than £200 or £300.
Okay.
You've got the history. You know exactly what she did and where she's been, and the fact that it's signed. We don't get stuff like that anymore.
No.
We don't get stuff like that anymore. Very rare.
Okay.
As I say, this generation, when they're handed down things like this, they
It cost me 50p on Ford car boot sale.
Well, you was a lucky buy. If it's genuine and the signatures are genuine on it, then you know you need to get it checked. If it's authenticated and it is genuine, it's going to fetch a good price.
It was just in a load of postcards, and I got these postcards a few weeks ago.
Right.
I thought, right, I'll just have a look on Ford Boot and see if there's any more, because they are quite interesting, actually.
Like I said, if you bought them off of a dealer at Ford, he's going to know what he's got.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you bought them off someone that's just booting out for the day, clearing their granddad's house or their mum's house, and he was found, they've got no idea of value.
No, yeah, and I did buy a few off this woman who...
They've got no idea of value, so to me, that would mean, you know, there could be some nice ones in there.
Right,
it's a nice collection, it's a lovely collection, but like I said to you, postcards are like stamps.
Right, okay.
And stamps are like coins.
Yeah.
You know, and this generation, there are some young collectors out there that have started collecting, but there just isn't the warrant for it now.
Okay.
Collectors for stamps and are all over the age of 50.
Okay.
Collectors for postcards are all over the age of 60.
Yeah.
Cigarette cards, there isn't that many around now. You know, so that's how I would do it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Right, guys, I'm just at my car at the moment. That was amazing. Can you believe that? I bought that for 50p on the car boot in Ford last week, and it's worth like between £500 to £800 just for that card. And the other one was 80 to 140 for those really like old, the Big Ben one as well. Yeah, amazing. You see, postcards, you just never know, do you? Right, I'm going to go in a couple of charity shops into Arundel, and then I'll film a little bit of these when I get back, and we'll see what he said. So this is Tarrant Street. I'll turn you around. Tarrant Street there. And then I'm just going to walk up here. Lovely old buildings in Arundel. Beautiful. Got some lovely little chocolate fudge one there. Look at that, how beautiful. And then we've got Belinda's. It's the cafe there. It's nice, very old. You've got like the little sort of like shopping centre there. But this is my favourite place. We've got Lost and Found here. That's cute, isn't it? I think that must be like a little, I don't know. Restoration Studios, please take one. Oh, how lovely. So all painted in prints and colours. Yes, that's lovely. And look at that, I love that. They take all of the decoration down so they don't get stolen. Bless them. Yeah, this is amazing, isn't it? Nice shoe shop. Then we've got the old print works. This is lovely. Look at this, the old print works. Arundel. Quite retro-esque. That's actually vintage style. This is lovely, isn't it? Look. This place is just beautiful. a little bit of London in Arundel, isn't it? Look, it's all lit up for Christmas. Picture of Marilyn Monroe there. But she's a very, very lovely person. Woman that owns a vintage shop. Then we've got all these here. Got a record shop. Really good record shop there. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm still a bit stunned about that postcard. I can't believe how much it is, just that one. Wow. Yeah, just wow. She shows you just never know, do you? You never know in this business what is going to take you and what you're going to find. Look at this place here, it's lovely as well. Diamond spoke jewellery. And we've got this one here for framing. Couple of frames out there. Yeah, wow. The other about Arundel is it's just like time gone by, especially if you go up the street a little bit more. We've got Dinky Donkey Delights there. It's just like a little kitsch sort of place. You just go up here and have a look. So we've got some little kitchenaires. Bloodhound, my mother loves bloodhounds. We used to have one when we were a kid. She loved that. Yeah, so pots and posies there. Just love the little names for them all. It's really quaint, aren't they? Really quirky. Yeah, we've got that one there as well. Fanny Adams. That's sort of like a 1940s sort of name, isn't it? And then this is one of my favourite places here. Not really allowed to film in here, unfortunately, but it's Nevery House, Art, Crafts and Antiques. It's a lovely little place. We've got Larkin's groceries and provisions. Isn't it lovely? Really old fashioned greengrocers. They put all the Christmas trees up now. Look, see the Christmas trees? They put all these Christmas trees up in Arundel. It's absolutely beautiful. They put them on their houses. You have loads and loads and loads of different ones on the houses. So yeah, beautiful. We've got the Eagle Pub. This is one of my favourite streets in Arundel. It's called Baker's Arms Hill, and it just goes up, as you can see, right the way up. And there's another one down here. See that beautiful? Can't really see it there, can you? Picture restoration studio, lovely. Very lovely. I just love these houses, they're beautiful, these cottages. Look at these cottages, aren't they lovely? I love those little doors. Just go over here a minute. Hope I won't get run over. Here comes the oldest pub, the King's Arms. 1625 this pub is. It's a beautiful pub, and I just love the way it goes all the way up the street here. That's the street. Yeah, and that's more or less Tarrant Street, guys. Hope you enjoyed that little trip down Tarrant Street. I love it. One of my favourite places here. I love this sort of place. It's gorgeous. Just love vintage stuff, so this is a beautiful place. What have we got in here today? Oh, nice. I love this. Great. Watkins Brooks, and then this is the other charity shop here. It's like a Tudor sort of place, but it's actually cancer research. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. In my favourite cafe, the Moat House in Arundel. I have a nice cup of tea and a lovely homemade Victoria sponge. Yum yum. It's a lovely place here. It's just near the river as well. I'll take a picture of the river when I go back. It's a nice sunset, so nice sun, evening sun. So yeah. It's so lovely and serene in Arundel. Well, it's nearly 4 o'clock. I better go soon before the parking attendant comes round and gives me a ticket. I think we've got 10 minutes left. Just a lovely day in Arundel, really. Lovely afternoon, Arundel. And wow, when you watch this video, I could not believe it. It was just amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I did literally pick that up off full car boot sale last week for 50p. Just so you never know what you're going to find in this business, do you, really? You know. And thank you to Jilly, because when Jilly started sort of like doing them, I thought, that's quite interesting, that, and I've never really done them before. I thought I'll just collect a few here and a few here and a few there. And then I just went to the Ford boot, and I think I've collected most of those from the Ford boot. But yeah, wow. I'm stunned, I'm absolutely stunned. So I've got to contact Mark at Sotheby's apparently, and turn that Tom told me to ask for him. Yeah, he thinks that that one is going to be worth at least for £500 to £800. But he said that's a conservative estimate, really. Off camera, when he was talking to me, I couldn't film all of it, but. And the first bit I started to film, I had a radio on it, so I knew I was going to get copyrighted, so I asked him to turn it off. And he just went, Alexa, turn it off. Bless him. So yeah, so looking forward to doing this video. This is the end bit, but yeah, really looking forward to it. And I hope you enjoy the next one, because you'll never know. There's quite a bit of content in this one, so yeah, who knows where we're going to be next time. Okay guys, just a quick one. My lives will be coming up, but not yet. I've just like, I don't know, I prefer doing the videos at the moment, and I think I'll probably get around to doing the lives again at some point. I am looking into doing a vintage vlogmas, so yeah, vintage vlogmas is coming, but mostly vintage, and it won't be every single day. I'm not going to do an every single day vlogmas, but I'm going to do 2 or 3 videos a week, so I hope you enjoy those, and I hope you yeah, catch up with me soon. Okay guys, please, if you like this, like it, smash that like button, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe as well if you want to see more content like this. yeah, and it's just been fantastic day today. I've really enjoyed it. So I'm off back home now.